Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have a great time. Lasso here, Andre the Giant.
There's so much stuff.
It's one of the doom. Oh my God! If you smell, you're fired. Give me a hell yeah! The world is watching.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Bump Boys podcast. Today you have me, DJOE, and then of course you have our boy Danny, Swagger Bomb 92. Will's unable to make it with us tonight, but he will be on for tomorrow's show, which will be the review of AEW Dynamite. Danny, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing okay.
Doing okay? Hanging in there?
I'm doing fine. Yeah.
There we go. You're doing better than the Royal Rumble.
Honestly, after I think about it, it makes sense.
Yeah. It's the draw.
If you watch that Raw, it kind of makes sense of where they're going at. Because did you hear who the original winner was supposed to be?
No.
Riddle.
Mm.
If they wanted Riddle and Randy for the main title.
That would have been an interesting choice.
They wanted the Riddle and Randy for the main title instead of just having a feud throughout the main title. Unless that's still their plan. We learned a lot about that tonight. Especially
I can see that being for SummerSlam.
Yeah. But especially now that the elimination field is all set up after this Raw.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, it's all set up.
Here, let's get into it because there's one I know most of them. I think I'm missing one. But throughout the night throughout the night we will talk about those matches.
Yeah.
So did you want to start off how Raw opened up here?
Yeah, sure. It opened up with Brock with Adam Pearce coming out. He had I think he had Bobby come out and he introduced the new WWE champion, Bobby Lashley. Bobby coming out with a nice decked out suit, looking great, looking like a champ. Talking about how he finally slayed the beast, how he beat Brock how he beat Brock. He cut a really big, good heel promo. You'd say so, right?
Yeah, he was pretty good. Like he was just like, Brock who? And I was just like, oh man. I like it how he said Brock who. Brock who sounds better than Bobby who.
Then he came out, and then Brock answered the call, and Brock came out. Brock said
he was ready to fight. He was ready to fight too.
Dude, Brock was ready to fight right there in Cincinnati.
He said, let's go. It's been a while.
I know. They got so lucky that the Raw after it was Cincinnati. Cincinnati's already on a high from freaking making the AFC title, making the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, they're already like, oh.
Yeah, they were ready to go. And then next thing you know, you got,
No, you got Brock announcing that he's picking Roman as his WrestleMania opponent. So that we got that out of the way. No anticlimactic there.
I like how he was like, and it's not going to be just for the Universal title. It's going to be a unification match, title versus title. And everyone's like, oh, he's like, so let's start that process tonight. And MVP's like, who the hell do you think you are? Bobby, don't do it. And Bobby's like, I could go right now. And he's like, no, just leave.
Bobby's just, and I love how they're doing qualifying matches, but Brock didn't have to qualify.
Yeah, everyone was qualifying. That Adam Pearce comes in and he was like, all right, Bobby Lashley is one of the competitors. And he's like, I think that was like a callback to when Bobby used to fuck with him on SmackDown and shit. And he was just like, look at this Buckeye hunt. I gutted him. His name was Pierce.
Yeah, I think that's what they were doing.
Point.
So yeah, and then after that we had a match. After that we had a match with Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH. I forgot who won that match.
I actually enjoyed that match.
Really? I'm surprised.
So that match,
that was a bathroom break. I was rewatching the first hour before we started recording because I missed the first hour. I went to the bathroom during that. I didn't even pause it because I was just like, I'm just gonna use the bathroom while this plays.
So that one, I'm kind of invested in this Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley match, just because I think they're both good stars.
Oh yeah,
Separately.
I feel like they're trying to get them both really good. Like definitely, exactly. Like they're trying.
And I liked how. So in that match, I was enjoying it because Rhea was hitting some hard hitting moves. Huh?
I had the raw results right here.
So, yeah, Rhea was hitting some like great moves, but Nikki was just great with her counters. She was innovative. A lot of the stuff she was doing it's not nothing groundbreaking, but everything she did, she executed it so well.
Was that you that suggested this? That when they become when they go Nikki heel, that she becomes Nikki almost supervillain?
Yeah.
So okay, that's what you hope she does,
man. Nikki ass.
Nikki almost supervillain. So yeah,
I don't Nikki ass, but shit like that. But I don't know. Like it was nothing groundbreaking, but Rhea was hard hitting, and Nikki, she sold really well, and she was really good at executing those counters. Like everything she took was perfect.
Oh yeah, this feud is definitely made to put Rhea over. I don't know why Rhea needs to get put over more, but whatever.
But I think Nikki did look good in the feud though. Like she showed that she could get Rhea's. She can one up Rhea. She can hang with Rhea, and she was there.
Honestly, this is a good Raw. Besides better than last week's. It was an improvement.
Definitely a lot better. So that match ended, and then what was the
Dominic versus Rey Mysterio? Actually, no, Dominic Mysterio versus
the Miz.
The Miz. Yes, that was.
I didn't see much.
I saw that one. I saw that one completely. Okay, so basically, it's the start of a WrestleMania feud. The feud is on between Dominic and Rey. That's going to be the feud in Dallas, Texas, come April 2nd or April 3rd, whatever day it falls on.
This wasn't a chamber match qualifier, was it?
No, it was not.
No. Okay.
No. Chamber qualifiers was next.
Okay. I did like the finish.
Rey was in a chamber qualifier. You are correct on one thing, but that was later in the night. That was Rey versus AJ Styles.
Yes.
But this Dominic got distracted, which set up Miz hitting the skull crushing finale.
I like how the Miz, like, he was like, he looks at Rey, the ref's checking on him, he trips himself.
And he jumps on top of the freaking announce table after, all happy and excited.
Yeah, I love how Rey got ejected. He's like, "Yeah, get out of here, loser! Get out of here!" And he's like telling him he's a loser. He picks up this kid, hits the skull crushing, and then he like pins on 1, 2, 3. Rey comes charging in, and he's like, "Yeah, that's what I thought." Just like, yo, Miz was on some shit tonight. I loved it.
Oh yeah, Miz just didn't care. Okay, so
that was a good match.
That was after that the start of the Raw. Am I slow or is it going good? Or is my camera? Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, so they next had I think the Kevin Owens show was next, or was that the start of the Chad Gable race? I know there's in between of the Chad Gable or the scooter race. I want to say
I didn't really see that, to be honest.
I saw the end of the scooter race.
It led to a match, right?
Yeah, it led to a match. I know the KO show came before the end of the match, the end of the race. So I don't know when it started the race. So I'm just going to go with what I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we had the KO show, which his special guest was Seth freaking Rollins was his special guest. Basically talk about his fight. Seth cut Seth cut a face promo. He cut a face promo on KO. Like he was like, he brought up the Bengals. Like, and then KO doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He's like, oh no, it's an American football thing. You won't get it. Making fun of him for basically. You heard that, right? You saw that part, right?
I didn't see that whole segment.
You missed it? Okay. So at one point, Seth announces he's in the chamber. For some reason, he qualified because of his match with Roman. Adam Pearce said he qualified because of his performance against Roman. So he counted
Yeah,
as
I do remember.
chamber.
I do know he qualified.
Yeah. So I don't know who's his feud's going to be. So it's going to be interesting. I still think it's going to be him versus Brock and Roman. I think that's how that's going to end.
Yeah, I think that's a good way for it to end.
I think that's how it's going to be a triple threat. It's going to be a 31 rematch triple threat. That's what I would book. That's what I would book for night 2.
That'd be a really strong main event too. It's hard to go wrong.
Because then you could build off the 31 basically rematch. But this time it's actually all 3 of them. And Seth Rollins pencils his way back and do another feud. He basically
What is this, WrestleMania 39?
He's 38. We're up to 38.
38.
So 6 years later. But it makes sense because this is the beginning of this would be like the 5th time Roman and fucking Brock have met in the fucking main event. It's 5
Exactly.
since 31 in 7 years.
Gotta repackage it.
It's true.
This is like we're gonna keep doing it until we get it right.
Oh, yo, have you seen the I got a meme to send you guys to the group chat after. You know that Face Age app? It's WrestleMania 65. It's Brock versus Roman, and they're both like 86. They're like 60. They're like old men. It says "Fight till we die." WrestleMania 89. WrestleMania.
This is gonna run it back till as much as he could.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, the funniest part has to be at one point where he's like starting like KO versus KO's hyping him up, saying, "Oh, he's got a qualifying match next against Austin Theory," and then KO's like telling Seth, "Oh yeah, you're my boy, right? So why don't you go into the back with Adam and go talk to Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville and just be like, hey, if you don't put KO in this match, then I'm gonna take myself out." This is KO's telling Seth to do. Seth's like, he's like, "Oh, they definitely will put me in after that because they don't want to lose you. You're a superstar in this match." Seth's like, "I don't think that's a good idea. I think they're just gonna take us both out of the match."
And that's gonna lead into the Austin Theory match.
Yes, because Austin Theory's match is next between him. Okay, this is a good back and forth match, which led to Austin Theory picking up the win versus KO.
I thought this match was great.
No, this match was really good. Austin Theory's gotten really good very quickly.
The spot I thought was amazing was Kevin Owens was on the stage.
What, you missed the segment before this? Or did you just watch the YouTube?
Which one?
Is that
I watched a Fox version of it. I saw like someone who condensed it quick.
Okay.
The spot I liked was when he took KO and slammed like the back of his head on the steel steps. I thought that was clean, different, innovating, and I liked that part a lot.
Yeah, definitely. That was a really good,
resourceful.
It was definitely different than what you usually see. So yeah, he qualified. So then Austin Theory qualifies as one of the 5. Is how many people are in the chamber? I want to say
6.
6.
There's 6 of them.
4. Yep,
Brock,
6 and then 4 in the
Roman,
pod.
or Brock Seth, yeah.
Brock, Seth, Bobby, Austin right now, so far.
And a lot of people were excited because it's like, hey, they're finally pushing people who aren't, 30, 40 years old. They're starting to push some younger dudes in here. That's what the chamber's for. You're supposed to get your guys showing them what they can do.
It's gonna be interesting, especially to see what they do. So so now they basically go on to the next match, which is I want to say, give me a second. I have my card. Okay, next match was Andre Dawkins versus Dolph Ziggler.
I hate that match. I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. Do you?
No, not really.
Ziggler's a jobber. There's no point in talking about that.
And Ziggler. Yep. Ziggler's basically a jobber now. Okay, Next match. Okay, we got to the end. Okay, so now we're up to Otis versus. This is the end of the race. So Chad Gable, him and Otis are like in sweatsuits. Like they're in like those like high condensed speed suits. Like they're racing. Like
yeah.
Matt Riddle, Corey Graves, and Jimmy Smith are like doing commentary for this race. Like they're all like doing, oh my god, this is a close race. Like acting all like horse racing excited. But then Otis prevents Riddle trips. I think Gable trips on his scooter in like the steel steps by accident and falls over. So Riddle has an easy win to set up their tag team match. I guess Randy has the night off. So I guess Randy
wasn't that also a chamber match?
What? The tag match?
Otis and Riddle?
No. Yes, it's a chamber qualifying.
Yeah. Yo, that place popped when Riddle won that, man. They went ballistic.
Dude, he's over and it's crazy. Are you surprised?
So when he had that 1, 2,
he
3 and he rolled out, people were, you could see in the back when people were just like hyped up, just standing out of their seats. That was a OMG moment for a lot of people.
I'm just gonna be surprised. I'm excited to see Riddle finally. You get to see Riddle, Seth, Riddle, freaking Brock. Like Riddle and Seth hate each other.
Yeah,
I think they worked it out already. I think they already worked out their differences. I think that was one.
I would love to see Riddle Goldberg.
Oh, why? You want to see Riddle win the whole thing?
No, I just want to see Riddle Goldberg.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna get that eventually.
But I want Riddle to beat Goldberg, of course.
Oh yeah, we're definitely not getting Riddle Goldberg now.
I want like Goldberg, Riddle, or Riddle.
Okay, so it's not the end of the match. So Chad Gable switches. So Chad Gable falls. Riddle's about to cross the finish line. He gets fucking bear tackled by Otis at the finish line, knocking him off his scooter. Chad Gable gets up, crosses the finish line. Alpha Academy won the scooter race. That's how the scooter race ended. It's actually you have to watch it. It's actually pretty freaking funny.
I'll have to watch it after this.
Dude, it's really
No, what was after that?
Okay, so then they were like, okay, you two are gonna have a match. Instead, we're gonna have a match right now between Otis and Chad Gable. And just like what Will said, what Will's been saying the last couple of weeks. Adam Pearce came out and it was like, okay, we're gonna make this. It's a chamber qualifying match. So we're gonna make this into a chamber qualifying match. So that's
match was that?
The Riddle versus Chad Gable.
Otis.
Or Otis.
Right?
I was so happy. I knew Matt Riddle was gonna win the minute they said this could be a chamber qualifying. I knew they weren't gonna give Otis a chamber qualifying match. I knew they weren't gonna put Otis in the chamber.
I'd like to see Otis as like a I'm glad he's a tag team champion, but I want to see him as like the United States champion.
Oh yeah, that's better for him. Like he's a good solo. I just feel like
he's done better since he left Tucker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Would you say once he left?
Once him and Tucker split, I think that's when he
got better.
He got better.
Oh yeah, he's gotten better with Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Chad Gables have helped him improve dramatically. Plus, I heard Kurt Angle's supposed to be on the show the next couple weeks. I don't know what their plan is for that. You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard he might be involved in some sort of like
yes. He announced it on the Kurt Angle show that he was contacted. I heard him and Shane McMahon are supposed to be on the show more.
Yeah,
they're trying to push. I don't know. Shane's like trying to like put more, get a better authority figure on the show.
Saudi money, bro. Saudi money.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're trying to get that Saudi, especially because they're actually using. Because this is the first time they're actually using Saudi as an actual pay-per-view, not like a weird like glorified house show. Because usually Saudi's like a glorified house show, right?
For the most part, yeah.
It's like a glorified pay-per-view house show. Especially
what do we have after that?
Like 12 p.m. It's gonna be at 12 p.m. on a freaking Saturday.
It's gonna be a long day. So after that match, what else did we have?
Oh, I'm trying to think. We got that. They got the win. Otis counters the RKO, and then Otis, after Riddle tries to hit the RKO. Did you see that? where Riddle almost hit the RKO. I can't wait for him to finally hit that RKO.
Oh no.
Riddle countered. Otis countered the RKO. That was a great sequence. Like, I cannot wait for Otis to finally hit it. It's next was Bianca Belair versus Carmela. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just a match to put over Bianca. Yeah. Next match we had Next match we had AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio. All I know is Corey Graves needs to get his ass out of Carmella's butt. His face out of Carmella's butt. I fell asleep because of that match, because of how boring that match was. I missed AJ Styles and Ray because of that match. So I fell asleep because it was so boring.
So AJ Styles and Ray was quick.
It was quick.
It basically ended with Ray jumping off the top rope, going for that usual splash of his, rolling it into a Styles Clash, and that was the win. It was kind of a good match, but
ending. That was kind of a sick ending, though.
It was nice, but they botched it a little bit. Like when he went to go do it, Ray kind of like fell forward a little bit, so it wasn't the cleanest.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, he hit him with the Pele kick. Eventually, hit the Styles Clash. He fucked it up, and then AJ hit the Pele kick. He missed the Pele kick part. He hit him with the Pele kick into a Styles Clash, which was probably kind of sick.
And then, was that leads to Ronda and Becky?
Yes, Ronda and Becky. You saw this, right?
This one wasn't that great of a main event.
I thought I thought the segment was gonna be a lot better.
Like, it was really just, like
Becky mocked her. She asked who she plans to, responds by taking Lynch's arm and promising to question her. I heard the answer is Charlotte.
Yeah, because she said on
that day, on Friday. She's like,
I'll see you on Friday or whatever. So it's just like, hey, they're just gonna milk it for another week or so. So.
Oh no, it's gonna be Charlotte on Friday, because what's her face?
I mean another week. Like, it was Saturday, and now they're gonna announce
Friday. Yeah, Friday. So no, they just want to get Ronda on USA. USA just wanted Ronda, and so did Fox, because Fox has competed against, because SmackDown's competing against the fucking opening ceremonies of the Olympics on Friday. So you got the opening ceremonies or fucking SmackDown, because the opening ceremonies are Friday on Fox. On NBC. So basically, you're going against opening ceremonies. So they need the most star power they can get. They're better off sending it to FS1. Right. You're better off putting it on FS1, because the next 2 weeks, fucking Raw and freaking NXT are on Sci-Fi.
Other than that, Raw was definitely a lot better than last week.
Yeah, definitely. Oh no, we forgot one last thing. Lita comes out. Lita comes out to challenge Becky at the Saudi pay-per-view. Saudi money. Saudi money for Lita. I mean, at least
that
they're
was
letting
random
women
out of nowhere.
What do you mean? Do you think that they're being stupid by letting Lita come out?
No, I'm just saying it was kind of weird. Like, she was dealing with Charlotte, and now she's going to Lita. But then again, Charlotte beat Trish. Bex will beat Lita, and then that'll lead to something down the road too. So
yeah. Or I honestly think it's going to end up being a triple threat between all of them. Or I honestly don't think it should. I think they should wait. So I heard Ronda signed for a year, so I think she's going to be here for at least till WrestleMania LA. She's not going to be on TV the whole time, but she's going to be here from WrestleMania to WrestleMania LA next year.
Sounds good. All right. Was there anything, any last minute notes, or?
Not really.
Overall, what would you give the show 1 out of 10?
7.
7? I'd give it a 7. 7.25. 7.25.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'll give it a 7.
It was pretty good. Not too bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It actually was a better Raw than it was last week.
much more enjoyable.
So yeah, we'll see you guys
All right.
tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, you got this one?
Or tonight for the AEW Dynamite, which we have which is from Chicago, which is probably the big match. Will probably be the main event is MJF versus CM Punk. If it's not the main event, I'll be shocked.
Definitely.
Any predictions on that for before we go?
I'm going MJF winning.
I honestly have MJF winning it also, because I really don't think. I think he's going to give him ultimate heat by having him lose, by having him.
Unless they do
Punk in
something where
Chicago.
the match doesn't really happen. You know what I'm saying? They say
Oh,
milk it a
yeah.
little longer.
Oh yeah, unless they milk it, or unless Wardlow turns on MJF, delaying the feud.
Yeah, or like he does something. But either if the match does happen, I give it to MJF.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think
But I don't think this feud is over.
And then you also have one more match on that card is Maxley versus Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick making his debut, I guess.
That'll be
I don't know.
interesting.
It's funny because didn't Brian Kendrick just get released like a day ago? And he's already on Dynamite.
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Guess he didn't have no 90 days.
free to walk.
Basically. Okay, so
all right, guys. Oh, sorry.
No, you can finish. Go.
All right, guys. So that was basically Raw review with a little AEW prediction. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Of course, we got Danny, Swaggerbomb92. And don't forget me, DGX, DJOE. Have a good one.
See ya.